Question is from Kangna ma'am. Ma'am, what made you choose this film and back this film? What was the inspiration behind?
Sachi, like I said, we were to do this film. It was called Divine Lovers back then when this was launched. And Irfan Saab and I and Kabir together, we worked on this. And this was, like I said, we had come from outside and we'd all seen these kind of struggles. But somehow only an achiever's film makes it to the celluloid. Like we know this person had struggled and, then that they like I had done a volam hai or say like a dirty picture or always like somebody who's made it. But there are lakhs and lakhs of people who are coming to Mumbai every day with a dream. Where do these people go? What happens to them? Because some of them run away from their homes, uh, like the kind of situation I was in. I had shut all my doors behind me, so there was no going back for me. So what happens to people like this? And this thought often, kind of um, this was just one incidence, that just happened in my life. That one day, one audition, every day I used to get rejected in auditions. Every day just people just rejected me. And one selection just changed my life, which Anurag Basu had approved of me and all that. And had that not happened, what would my life be? Where would I end up? This always kind of played in my mind over and over and over again. That doesn't make me less talented. That I always say that people, the examination happens one day, and but rest of the day you could be a great student, but then that one day it doesn't go well. But that's your result of your life. So these kind of thoughts, that what happens to these people and what would my life be, made me very this made this project feel very personal to me. It's, I mean, easy to say that I could have made anything, but what else I could have made? If you go to think about it, I was driven by a passion from the age of 15. I had not written, love letters like other girls, or I've not indulged in any. I was already on the set. I was already pursuing a career at my teen age when people are mostly, so what kind of a film would I make? And then life was full of struggles, mostly struggles, and then few successes. This is the only film I could make. There's no other story that I can tell because I don't know anything else.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much for your answer. Kangna, finally, I get to ask you a question. There seems to be a sort of innocence and a fresh take. Tiku plays a struggling actor, Shehu plays a junior artist, but I feel that there's something here which is deeper. What inspired you? Because mere hisab se this is a story of struggles, of dreams, and of passion.
See, first of all, honestly, uh, this film started, as it started with Kabir sir, Irfan Saab, and me. So
Yes.
we've all, and Nawaz sir, of course, we've all gone through that grind of struggling days. And today we have everything, maybe stardom and fans, and the world is very kind to us. But we have seen that side of Mumbai or Bollywood, and that underbelly of Bollywood that we call, shady audition offices, or those offers, or the things that you come to do and you end up doing. You just kind of drift into different things, but still that Bollywood dream continues, and yet it manages to nurtures and take care of so many people. It's a heartfelt ode, a kind of love letter to those who come to the city. Somewhere they lose their dreams, but they yet end up finding something much more meaningful. It's just that thought. And me as a producer, I'm anyway a very busy actor. So whatever I do, it's not just to occupy myself. It has a larger meaning to it. Like for me, I think the most important thing in this project for me was to delve into the people who we see behind actors, behind the stars, and as our own journeys, because maybe as much we talk about the struggles that we faced as coming up in this line, but a piece of art, a creative interpretation of that struggle will, I think, will kind of strike that chord with audiences. That's why I indulged in this project. And also, working with Navasa so many years, never got an opportunity, and finding fresh talent like Avneet. The way I was also found by somebody, giving an opening to outsiders to come into films. These are far more important for me, you know. and again finding amazing people outside of that regular film setup that we make, like Prime Video, where these incredibly talented people internationally, and like kind of working in on world platform, and finding rooted stories in our country, in our culture, finding talent and giving them this international platform to showcase their talent. This is such a great time to be in the films, and I'm glad that I lasted this long.
Oh my God. Don't say lasted, Kangna. Don't say lasted. I mean,
It's been
it's
17 years
yes,
since I've been working as an actor. It's
absolutely,
wonderful.
absolutely. Can we please give a round of applause for that? Amazing. Because you could have chosen to tell any story. Honestly, it's in a after 17 years in a position of privilege, you could have said any story, but you chose this story and you chose to tell it this way. So I think it definitely deserves a congratulations from our heart.